I'm tough now. I don't take anyone's shit. I'm hard to love. My dick is bigger than any man's I've ever dated. I'm taking Pras out of that because I have so much fucking respect for that man. But everyone else's dick, my dick is bigger.
Pras look like he got a big ass dick.
Pras' dick is great.
I got a radar for this kind of thing. For sure.
Does Don Jr. have a big dick?
No. You got SDE.
What is that?
Small dick energy.
It wasn't small.
Really?
No, the sex was not bad, but it's very mental with him. Everything's very mental.
You know, it's funny because I'm listening to you talk about Don Jr. just to randomly switch this up, but I was listening to you talk about it and just thinking, like, she seems pretty cool. She's fly as fuck.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you didn't think I thought you were hot?
Are you inviting me or what? Am I getting invited into the circle?
We could talk about that. Hey, babe, I got great news. And then I realized that you dated him before he became this like ridiculous right-wing caricature on Twitter. Because to me, he's just like so detestable. Every time I've seen him speak on camera, every time I've read his tweets, I almost feel like either I unfollowed him or maybe did he stop tweeting? Because I feel like I haven't seen him on there in a long time.
He goes on every now and then. He's still just as obnoxious. Listen, you see my energy. I couldn't be with someone like that. I'm as liberal as it gets, and I'm a bleeding heart liberal. And even if when I pay my taxes, I wished I was more Republican during those months. But
we all have that, yeah.
But like other than that, like on social justice issues, I just could never be because I don't care about money more than I care about people's rights and things being fair for everybody. And at the end of the day, I could have never loved, and that was my one of my soulmates in life, the one. Really? No one's beat him yet. I think Pras could have. If we could have been able to be in these very intense, heavy situations at the same time and open ourselves as vulnerably as the other was at the same time. We just couldn't get it to happen.
So you're telling me that Don Jr. in private is not consumed with abortion and trans people?
Who he is right now, I don't know. I mean, I will tell you this. He would when I saw like, I don't think it was gossip. It was on a reputable news source, but like Washington Post, Bloomberg, somebody posted about when I can never say her last name properly. I'm not really trying to throw shade, but I don't care if it comes off shady. I'm just going to say Garfield because I don't know her last name and I don't care to learn it. When he started dating Kimberly Garfield and they were like throwing their relationship everywhere after the wife finally left him and did whatever, then I was like, I don't believe this relationship for a hot second when I would watch her in interviews because that's just not his type. And I know what that man loves because he loved me so much. He taught me how to love me differently.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He used the word soulmate long before I did. So I watched that relationship play out, and then I saw these interviews that was talking about, she was head of the funding for the second election or whatever, and she was doing these like alleged like hot tub parties where she'd get in the hot tub with the biggest donors and party with them or whatever. And one of the donors, I guess, like gave an account of one of the nights, and it said that she was talking about their sex life. I think this is all allegedly because I can't remember the specifics, but something about their sex life, and he likes her in outfits and this cheerleader or this, that, and the other. Don would never. If I ever showed up in an outfit in front of him, he would literally make fun of me if I ever did something like that. Skin to skin, impress me to get my dick hard is who I dated. I needed to intellectually level up daily. If I would wake up an hour before him and learn all kinds of random obscure things about aspects of the world that are just completely devalued and not thought of, and I would tell it to him and his dick would be hard and he would just fucking love me an ounce more. Like it was like my mind was advancing so fast during that stage because he was so impressed with it. He wanted to have a baby with me, and I was like, you already have kids. We're already in a mess that we're trying to get out of. Like, are you serious? And he was like, I want to know what I would make with you. I want to know what our minds would be in a child.
Right.
And that to me was the first time I even thought like, oh, wow, having a child is the thing. And it could be a thing I do. And I really would want to have a child that has his brain and my brain together. So imagine now the world knows him to be what this character is that he's become. Unfortunately, it seems like we're moving into an era where everybody's got to kind of be some kind of character. It really sucks.